What's going on, guys? Ifyouknowyuno here, back again with another video. Today we are here with some Kagurabachi, and we're on chapter 79. I'm excited for this. I've been loving Kagurabachi. This run of Kagurabachi has been incredible. It's been non-stop. It's been absolutely peak. But we are here. Let's see how Hakari jumps into the fight. How can I help? Take it easy. First, let me introduce myself. My name's Kudo. Mr. Kudo, how can I help? Take it easy. He's like, yo, calm down. Yeah, he's like huffing and puffing. Calm down. Next, let's assess the situation. As the broadcast stated, there's an enemy attack. The Hishaku? More than likely. Chihiro Kahira is detaining Samura at the moment. Chihiro. If they're here, the Hishaku's target are the Sanuchi and the Swordmaster. If they get their hands on both, it'll be the end of this country. But hopefully it won't come to that. That's where you come in. Here's how you can help. We want you to teleport to Sanuchi. Oh! While you were unconscious, we resealed the Sanuchi in a similar state to before the Rakuzachi. If we completely isolate it in the subspace, the Shaka will have no way of getting at it. True. The warehouse. When you overuse your sorcery, you were hanging on by a thread, and your access to the storehouse dwindled. We barely managed to save it by transplanting a portion of your nervous system that governs ISO, your other sorcery. You mean your sorcery is alive? Let's go. But you lost a little bit of both abilities, ISO and the storehouse, so they're limited. Damn. Okay, so if you push it too hard, you could lose capabilities. I didn't think that was possible, but I like that. To put it simply, we won't completely know until you do a test run. This was also possible because your unusual constitution allows two types of sorcery. If you overdo it again, you could completely lose both. Yeah, wow. Honestly, it was our fault for putting you in that position right after the battle at the Rakuzachi. No, I appreciate what you did. I can still be useful. Please take me to the Sanuchi. Okay, but let's take it easy. But the enemy's here. You don't realize where you are. No, wait, don't you realize where you are? West entrance, underground level 1, Kabonabi headquarters. Chapter 79, threat! All capitals. Exclamation point. Hey, top. This is the Kabonabi headquarters, right? They let us infiltrate so easily. And there isn't a single person to ambush us. They've got important stuff stashed here. Why would they leave themselves so open? Must be a trap. So they can scare us with their traps. Keep going. You see everyone on the computer. I've already had the Kabonabi headquarters underground west entrance for 18 years. Ever since the Kabonabi secession, I've been the commander of this zone. Before the Kabonabi, there was a counter-sorcery army. During the Sentai War, the Kabonabi was created as an emergency response to the threat of sorcerers from the Shikoku. Originally, it adopted the Army's ranking system. General, Lieutenant General, Major General, Kiono. Gosh, I don't know why I can't ever pronounce that word. Lieutenant, Major, Captain, First Lieutenant, Second Lieutenant, Warrant Officer, Sergeant Major, Sergeant. It's discontinued now. But a person's former rank tells you a lot about their abilities. Back then, I was a second lieutenant. In other words, I have a significant martial experience. Everyone stationed on this level does. We are well prepared to deal with an emergency attack. However, we have 7 enemies with elite fighting abilities. They're believed to be Hishaku. 3 attackers are coming your way. Code Mouse. Repeat, Code Mouse. When the enemy infiltrates the facility, you can sense their threat level. Code Mouse means that our forces here aren't sufficient. Damn! They're like, yo, y'all ain't good enough. We're sending counter forces to underground level 1, central area. In other words, our mission is to direct the enemy towards the central area without engaging them in combat, to avoid unnecessary casualties. One of them is clearly Hishaku. One of them is clearly Hishaku. He has an emblem on his hand, but the other two, Alright, Commander was horrified for a good reason. Book, Kabonabi. The Shaka were accompanied by Shigyu? Shigyu? I think that's what I meant. The Shigyu brothers. Don't worry, Hishaku. You don't need to pay us. They come from an ordinary family. And yet, they've once butchered 11 Kabonabi, including officers. Dang. We don't give a damn about the Senuchi or the Swordmaster. So as long as we get the rampage. Oh, wait, what? They butchered 11 Kabonabi officers. 11 Kabonabi, including officers. Okay, so they, I guess, they were arrested by them or something? Maybe not all the Shaku are fighters. Well, these two would be more than would be more than to make up for it. Right now, our presence is hidden by the force field built on our grid. As long as we don't make a sound or emit hostile energy, they won't sense us. We can avoid a battle. He was flooded by the wave of revulsion. He was flooded by a wave of revulsion for good reason. His nephew was among the 11 who were slaughtered. I want to be a great man, like you, uncle. Starting today, I'm finally Kabonabi. I can devote my life to protecting this nation too. Yes, our job is to protect the nation. I can't expose my troops to danger based on my personal feelings. Focus on commanding. Yes, they're here. Don't tell me he picked up on that subtle energy. Seriously, your detection abilities are insane. 23? No, 24. Should we waste them? Do as you please. How on earth, despite our force field, did he detect our exact numbers? Now we have to engage. No. They're pitiful insects. They're not worth our time. Let's keep going. Damn. I felt relieved. How pathetic. Come on, Kabonabi headquarters. I hope you'll offer us some decent entertainment. My nephew's murderer spared my life. Oh, snap. Dag. Okay, I like that little connection. It was some good world building. 3 assassins, central area, underground level 1. As of now, 3 enemies has entered. The other 4 haven't yet. Thanks for the report. No gloves. I'll do this barehanded. Ooh, is that AZAMI? Yeah, AZAMI, not AZAMI. Kabonabi headquarters, central underground, level 1, threat elimination grounds. And look at all the speakers and stuff. I get. Is the speakers is that going to boost his power, like the music? Executioner, Shoshiro AZAMI. In the counter sorcery land forces, he rose to the rank of Colonel. Colon. Not Colino. I don't know why I always have trouble saying this word. At the tender age of 18. Oh, so he's powerful. What a racket. Is that supposed to be intimidating? Finally, someone worth our while. I know this guy. He's good. Yellow chains. He gets chains on them. They're fast. And then they're stuck on them. The other one looks like swords or something. Jumps up in the air. And they're both ready. The executioner was livid. Uh-oh. He questioned Chihiro in depth about the incident. He breaks the chains. Bam! Instant punch. Big brother. AZAMI fighting style is assault and battery. The enemy's small tricks don't work against him. Fighting style is assault and battery. Small tricks don't work against sheer power. So, because he was there when Chihiro was carrying Char, and he took out those 3 enemies quickly. Oh, is this a samurai? He's a Shaku. Probably the one responsible for the Rokuhiro attack. When Shiba detected the attack, he arrived in under 10 seconds. But the Shaku finished their job within that brief moment. The 3 Shaku who killed Rokuhiro were the best of the best. These 2 losers don't compare. His fist all bloody. His head is gone. The rule of the threat elimination grounds is that threats die here. Both of their heads are gone. We finally meet. Calm down. Right. Okay. I'm hyped. It's about to get busy. We're about to get busy now. Fire chapter. But If you guys want to see more of Kagurabachi, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification where you'll know when it's out. If you like the video, give it a like. If not, give it a dislike. Doesn't really matter to me. If you want to see more of me, catch me on Twitter at Ifyouknowyuno. And until then, you know where to find you know.